Have you ever wondered how China, a nation once ravaged by war and poverty, has transformed into a military superpower? This journey of transformation is nothing short of remarkable, and it all started with the establishment of the People's Republic of China in the year 1949. In the beginning, China was like a phoenix rising from the ashes, a nation deeply scarred by war and instability. Its military power was in its infancy, struggling to find its footing in the global arena. Despite these challenges, the seeds of ambition were already sown. The country had a vision, a dream to not only catch up with the world's military powers, but to surpass them. The early years were a time of alliances and learning from the global superpowers. China forged bonds with countries possessing military prowess, learning from their strategies, their successes, and their failures. But it was not just about learning from others. China's focus was on self-reliance, on understanding its unique strengths and weaknesses, and on building a military force that was distinctly its own. And so, the journey towards self-reliance began. China started to invest in its military technology, not relying solely on imported knowledge or hardware. It was a slow and arduous process, filled with trials and errors. But with each step, China was getting closer to its dream. From building their first jet fighter in the 1960s, to developing their own intercontinental ballistic missile by the 1980s, China was making strides in military technology. This focus on self-reliance was not just about power. It was about pride. It was about showing the world that a nation that was once on its knees could rise and stand tall amongst the world's superpowers. The journey was long, filled with challenges and setbacks, but with each step, the dream was becoming a reality. The phoenix was rising, and it was ready to fly high. From these humble beginnings, China embarked on a journey to become a formidable military power. And this journey, my friends, has only just begun. As China stepped into the 21st century, a new era of transformation began. This was a time of significant growth in China's military power, a period that saw the dragon awaken and stretch its wings. The early 2000s marked a surge in the nation's defense budget, signaling a clear intent to bolster its military prowess on the global stage. This wasn't just about throwing money at the problem, though. It was a strategic investment aimed at the modernization of the military. China was no longer content with simply having a large number of troops. It wanted a force that was technologically advanced and capable of competing with the best in the world. The fruits of this strategic shift soon became evident as the country began to develop and deploy advanced military hardware. The skies above China buzzed with the sound of new aircraft, sleek and deadly, equipped with cutting-edge technology. On the seas, warships, larger and more powerful than ever before, plied the waters, a clear testament to China's naval ambitions. But it wasn't just conventional forces that saw a significant upgrade. China also turned its attention to its nuclear arsenal, developing weapons that were more powerful and more precise. This was a clear message to the world that China was ready and willing to defend its interests, no matter the cost. All these developments were part of a broader shift in China's military strategy. The nation was no longer content with simply defending its borders. It was looking outward, seeking to project its power and influence far beyond its shores. The transformation era was more than just a period of growth for China's military. It was a time of change, a time of ambition, a time of strategic shift. The world watched as the dragon spread its wings, its gaze fixed firmly on the horizon. The transformation era marked a significant shift in China's military strategy, making it a force to be reckoned with. But what fuels this massive military machine? Well, it's no secret that military might is a costly affair, and China's defense budget is a clear reflection of this fact. Over the past few decades, the country's economic growth has fueled an increase in its military spending. As China's economy has grown, so has its ability to invest in its military. This upward trajectory in military spending is not just about maintaining a large standing army, but also about modernizing its forces and becoming a leader in military technology. So, how does China's military spending stack up against that of other global powers? Well, in the grand scheme of things, China's defense budget is second only to the United States. That's right, second in the entire world. put things in perspective, China's military spending is more than 3 times that of India, which has the 3rd largest military budget in the world. However, it's important to note that there's been a significant level of opacity when it comes to China's defense budget. While the numbers reported by the Chinese government show a significant increase in military spending, some experts believe the actual figures could be even higher. They argue that China's reported defense budget does not include several key areas of expenditure, such as research and development, foreign military purchases, and the cost of maintaining paramilitary forces. This lack of transparency has led to speculation and uncertainty about the true extent of China's military spending. This increase in defense spending is not only a testament to China's growing economic might, but also a clear indication of its ambition to become a global military power. The Chinese leadership views a strong and modern military as a critical component of a great power status, and they are willing to invest heavily to achieve this goal. With a defense budget second only to the United States, China's military spending is a testament to its military prowess. So, where does China stand today in terms of military power? China's current military power is a force to be reckoned with. After years of transformation and increased spending, China has built a military that combines the prowess of advanced technology with the sheer size of its forces. The People's Liberation Army, the armed forces of the People's Republic of China, is the largest military force in the world, with a staggering 2 million active personnel. Cutting-edge technology is at the forefront of China's current military strength. From stealth fighters to artificial intelligence, China is investing heavily in the latest military tech. Notably, China's development of hypersonic weapons missiles that can travel at least 5 times the speed of sound has been making waves in the international community. These advancements are not only a testament to China's technological prowess, but also a game changer in the landscape of modern warfare. China's current military strategy is one of active defense. This principle emphasizes striking only after an enemy has struck first. However, it also seeks to ensure that China has the power to deter potential threats and protect its national sovereignty and interests. This strategy is reflected in its military buildup in the South China Sea and along its borders. China's military power isn't limited to land, air, and sea. The nation has also made strides in space and cyber warfare capabilities. China's space program is one of the most advanced in the world, with missions to the Moon and Mars under its belt. Meanwhile, its cyber warfare capabilities are a growing concern for nations worldwide, highlighting the multifaceted nature of modern military power. Yet it's not just about the hardware. China's military power is also about the strategic alliances it has formed, the influence it has in global organizations, and the geopolitical leverage it has gained from its Belt and Road Initiative. Today, China's military power is not only a reflection of its national strength, but also a significant factor in global security dynamics. It's a power that demands attention, understanding, and respect from the international community. Today, China's military power is a critical factor in global security dynamics. What does the future hold for China's military power? As we cast our gaze forward, the future of China's military power seems to be on a trajectory of rapid advancement and expansion. The wheels of progress are turning, and they are turning quickly. At the heart of this progression is a relentless pursuit of technological innovation. China is investing heavily in research and development to equip its forces with state-of-the-art technology. From hypersonic missiles to stealth aircraft and autonomous weapon systems, the Middle Kingdom is leaving no stone unturned in its quest to modernize its military capabilities. But the battlefield of the future isn't just about who has the most advanced weapons. It's also about who can dominate the realms of space and cyber warfare. China has recognized this and is making concerted efforts to strengthen its foothold in these areas. In space, China has already made significant strides. They've launched satellites, sent astronauts into orbit, and even landed a rover on the far side of the Moon. These achievements in space exploration are not just for scientific advancement, but also serve strategic military purposes. The ability to control and utilize space will be a crucial factor in future conflicts. In the realm of cyber warfare, China is also making its presence felt. With a burgeoning army of cyber warriors, China is developing capabilities to disrupt enemy communications, disable critical infrastructure, and steal military secrets. In the digital age, where information is power, these capabilities can prove to be game changers. However, it's important to note that with great power comes great responsibility. As China's military might grows, so does the need for it to act responsibly on the global stage. The international community will be keeping a close eye on how China uses its newfound power. As China continues to grow its military power, the world watches with bated breath. What happens next is anyone's guess. But one thing is certain, the future of China's military power will play a pivotal role in shaping the global security landscape.